All right, this is a video on how to make get bots on your game. I'm going to go over a few of the things you'll need. First of all, you're going to need to go to your builder. You're going to have to go to your interactive, which is you got the boxes where your regular part of the builder, and then you have the little pawn over here. So you go over here, and you're going to need to get a bot stronghold, a bot spawn point, and you'll need a teleport point and a trigger, probably a trigger if I use a trigger. And you'll need a control point. There's two. These will work in all the modes, but if you use deathmatch or any mode that doesn't allow control points, you can't spawn the actual loot box. So that makes it so that you can't do like a bot frenzy thing like I'm going to show you. You can do here. Okay, what I've got going on here is I've already got the everything kind of set up so that I can, it's already ready for me to go. So I got the field here. In the field, when you hit the edit, you have these options here. You got your maximum spawn count and your minimum spawn count. That's how many bots are going to spot within this field right here. As you can see, the black little bot spawn guys. Those there will be those are how many of those you have in there. If you have if you make that 6, then only 6 of those spots are going to have bots spawn to them when the stronghold comes in. I put 12, and I put the minimum 12 is 12 as well, so that I always get 12. The spawn wave time, that's how frequently the minimum amount of time that a wave can come. I just put 5. That way, they're always every 5 seconds. There's another bot coming. If they're always dying. The maximum wave size I put is 12. For this year. That way, I've got a maximum. I get 24 bots right off the bat because you're going to get the 12 that you spawn, and then you're going to get a wave right off the bat. And then your waypoint, that's going to be how far from their home that they'll actually react to. And then you can that's for that there. And then on the bots themselves that you spawn, they're right here. They have, let me go like this, edit ungroup. Okay, the bots have you can assign 3 different roles to them. You can have an easy role, a medium role, and a regular role. I just have one. You can edit all. It's the checkbox here for editing all of them at the same time only applies to the skill level for the low and the medium. As you can see here, I've got 12 bots in the little thing here. They drop down into a field which teleport them to another location so that the bots are they teleport to another location so that because this location here is where their stronghold's going to be over here, but I teleport them over here because while they're in the red field, they'll just stand there like guards and like sentries and guards. And I've got these guys I have spawning over here. They teleport over to this one over here, and they just stand as sentries and guards and kind of guard the place. But what I have done is you have a loot box that will spawn right here. That's what the ring is for. The control point is where the loot box will actually spawn. Now, if somebody takes the loot box, the bots will die, just like in Phoenix. Once you take the loot box, the fight is over. But I don't know if they die, but they stop fighting as hard. But they definitely don't respawn. So if you want to use the bots as part of your gameplay, you want to take the control point and you want to hide it somewhere so that other players or other teams can't actually take over the control point. But you need access to the control point because that's what's going to make the bots go crazy. And I'll show you that in just a little bit here. So that's what we got there. So we got the bots spawning back and forth. These are basically identical, just one number off from each other, just like this is 28, that one's 29, and that's just the spawn points, the spawn location, like the guy that is spawning to. So what we're going to do to make the bots go crazy is as soon as somebody breaches this control point, it says that the loot box is being taken by somebody. The bots react to it. They realize that that it's being taken, and all the bots from this unit right here immediately now have to come defend this loot box. But remember, all the bots from over here are actually over here. So as soon as that's activated, all the bots from over here will run across the field over here to get to this area here. They want to defend what's inside of here. And the same thing over here. If somebody activates this one over here, all the bots over there are going to want to get over here to defend this one. So I usually use a target trigger, but for this one here, what I've set up is a ring trigger. This ring trigger triggers is set to trigger or teleport me to inside of this one right here. So it teleports me in here, where I then have to wait for 2 seconds. It's now going to teleport me from 28 to 29, but it's going to take it's going to have a yield for 2 seconds as well. So it's going to wait for 2 seconds right here, give me just a second to start taking this loot box. Then it's going to teleport me over to this one over here for 2 more seconds. So I start taking this loot box. And then once this one starts going for 2 seconds, then it's going to teleport me out and back over to here. And then boom, now my bots on both sides are angry or crazy or frenzied, and they will run straight across the map at each other. Or not, they won't fight each other, but they'll run across the map to try to, because they're all trying to defend. So if your battlefield is in here in the middle, now everybody who's fighting in the middle now has to fight the bots as well. And I have I've written in my where's that here? Play event editor into the player killed, a little thing that says if selected role equals BOTAS, which is the guard, then teleport 25, which is teleport to the 25 spot, which are these 3 guys right here. So even when I shoot and kill these guys, instead of them going and dying, it will take the guys that I just killed and bring them, and they will teleport to here, respawn over here, drop, and be back into the fight. So the battlefield is constantly getting more players on it. Well, it's supposed to be getting constantly more players on it. I don't think I've got these working right, because I haven't actually seen these ones work yet, and I haven't heard them yet. So in this particular game, I do got them working in other games right, but I think I've got something misaligned on these ones right here in this particular setup. But that's how it's meant to work. So that's kind of how it works. Now, if you have 2 of these, you remember you have to label your control points. One's got to be an A, one's got to be a B, because you can't have 2 of the same names. You're going to need a field here. These guys will drop down into a field and they'll teleport to. They don't have to teleport here. You can actually get rid of this completely and just have them spawn right here to your guys right here. Just move those, replace these guys right here, which are just your standard teleport points, with the bot spawn points, and the bots will spawn right there. But that which is how you would do it if you were on a deathmatch map. You would just, the bots would be where they are, and then you set the waypoint for the distance you'd want, and then when you got into their sight, the bots would then try to attack you, so that you'd set them up more as guards or sentries. I'll give you a quick look at how this kind of plays like this. I'm not going to put any players in. Nah, I'm not gonna put any players in. I'll just do me by myself so you can see. Okay. So here we go. The game starts. And shortly after, we're gonna have the bot spawn. Wow. I put the X-ray on so I could see everything, so I could see everybody, where they're spawning at. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay. Now, if I go through this right here, watch.
Your team is capturing a loot vault. Your team is capturing a loot vault.
Okay, now that one didn't... Okay, now I got their attention. Let's get these guys' attention over here. I should take a couple of them out here real quick. Take that guy out, and let's take one of these guys out. Alright, now let's go through the thing again. Yep, see, they're jumping now. Now they're going. Oh, one of them is. Try again. Alright, yep. Starting to move now. There's two of them right there. That wasn't just one. That's two, like over here. See, most not activate that. Well, that's CX4. Yeah, see, there's multiple of them right there. Oh, my headset's dying. Okay, well, this is where I'm gonna have to end it. That's where my headset is dying right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed it.